Ho, ho, ho. Merry Christmas. So today is a special Christmas. I'm not going to pick from the body bowl, but you are tuning in to 1000 Bodies Podcast. I'm your host, King Gerald Jones. Usually I pull through the body bowl, but today is a special episode. I'm not going to pull through the body bowl, but you guys stay tuned for future episodes where I will. So today I was trying to think, do I have a little Christmas love story or any kind of Christmas story bodies that stand out during Christmas? And for a long time, almost this whole week, I was thinking I really didn't have no bodies to stand out during Christmas, but I finally thought about it. I finally got it. And it's ironic because, to be honest with you, this woman is in like my top that I'm going to talk about today. She's like in my top 10 women that I actually liked and I guess cared about. So it was ironic that I didn't think of her, but that's how far removed she is from my mind. But I thought about her, and I thought about the Christmas. It actually surrounded around Christmas when we were doing our things. So before I get started, make sure you share, like, subscribe, go to YouTube, 1000 Bodies Podcast, go to Instagram, 1000 Bodies Podcast, go to every platform, 1000 Bodies Podcast. So we're going to get right into it. So as I said before, this body was around Christmas time, maybe I said, well, 3 years ago, three to 4 years ago, no more than 4 years ago. So let's rate the girl. We rating the girl. I'm going to rate her face is a 90% from a scale to 1 to 100. Her face is a 90% and her body is a 90% as well. She was actually fine. She looked good. Her body was like, I was really attracted to her. As a matter of fact, she was just my type. So she was a 90%. She was like maybe 6'1", what they call it slim thick. She was slim thick. So she was really my type. I like tall women. I like thick women, but she was slim thick. So that was right up my alley. And like I said, her face was a 90% and her body is a 90%. That's what she is graded on. So that's an A. So I actually met this girl on Facebook. On Facebook, we became friends many years ago, but it wasn't until, like I said, maybe 3 years ago that we actually start communicating. So as I said before, we met on social media. We start communicating. It took actually years for us to start communicating in a level of talking to each other. Before that, we never really talked. I would see her, she would see my posts. Nothing major. I never really slid in nothing or whatever. But for some reason, this particular day, this particular time, I noticed her and I went to her page. I started looking at her pictures and I'm like, oh, she's kind of fine. You know, she looked kind of good. She's actually my type. So I slid into her Facebook inbox. So I slid in the inbox, got the number, conversed or whatever. And she actually was telling me that she was separated from her baby daddy, and she say, I don't know, she say they weren't dealing anymore, but they were still living in the same house. Crazy, huh? So she said they weren't dealing anymore, but they were living in the same house. Has she said they were dealing? I really wasn't tripping. You know, I didn't really know her yet. So only thing on my mind was the sexual part of it. So I really didn't care if she was dealing with him or not dealing with him. It really didn't make me no never mind or make me no difference. So fast forward, after we began talking, we were talking for a good, long, and when I say a long time, usually my talk period be like a week, at 2 weeks at the most, and I kind of be done with it, because I'm not going to, if the feeling not mutual of the like and the attraction, then there's kind of no point. I'm not about to try to convince a woman to like me. But on the contrary, we were liking each other. But the irony is, we had talked for like a month or so, maybe a month and a half, but we were talking every day. And to be honest with you, she was my type and she was cool. She was funny, you know, she was humorous. Everything was cool and we were vibing. So we actually, after those years of not communicating, and we started finally communicating, we were actually talking every day. We were FaceTiming every day. We were talking every day. We would communicate every day. And in my opinion, I can't give you her opinion. I learned to stop trying to give. I don't know what she was thinking. Maybe I started liking her. I thought she was cool. I thought she was a vibe. Everything was cool. So it went past my little threshold of the week or the 2 weeks of me not smashing, and I did not smash. And I finally didn't see her until maybe let's say a month or I don't really remember, like maybe a month or a month and a half. I didn't see her face to face. So finally, maybe a month after a month or a month and a half. No, the month, then a month and a half. A month. She agreed to have lunch with me. I was working. She actually from Pasadena, uh, and I was working near, I guess, where she lived or where she commute or whatever. And I was actually a foreman at working at on this job site, so I had a little bit of wiggle room where I could take my lunch at any time, or I can tell my journeyman or my apprentice to do certain things, and I could kind of step away. So this particular day, she said we'll meet for lunch. So we met for lunch. We had a lunch. This is our first time meeting actual face to face, and I thought she was attractive. She actually was more attractive in person than she was in the FaceTime and on the pictures. So I was feeling her. I thought it was, and I was like I said, I was attracted because she was like 6'1", and she was, body was nice. So I was attracted to her. She came to my work site. We had lunch. We talked. We joked, and it was cool. Fast forward, I don't know what it did for her, but for me, it kind of created more of a liking. I was like, okay, I like her, and we having good conversation. We having good talk. Where it's good, everything is good. But we had, of course, a month and a half go by, and we hadn't had intercourse yet. But I was cool with that because whatever. So maybe 2 weeks after that we had when we met face to face, I drove to her job. I drove to her job. I think she was working in Burbank or Glendale, one or the other. I don't really know the difference of the cities. So, and we go to this little sandwich spot. We go to the sandwich spot. Everything's cool. We vibing. We cool on the phone. We cool face to face. Boom. So I'm liking her. I don't know what her perspective is. I don't know, but we're talking every day. We're communicating. We're sharing intimate details about ourselves, our families, and what we got going on. Like I said, and she's also telling me about the situation where she's trying to move past her baby daddy and move on, which she eventually did, but that's another story. But at the time that this is taking place, she's still living in a home with him. I don't know what they're doing. She tell me they're not doing anything and they're not together. Whatever, I really don't care. Fast forward. So now this is where the Christmas, ho ho ho, the Christmas comes in. So it's maybe a 2 weeks or a week or so or whatever away from Christmas. Ooh, this Santa hat is hot. Look at my Santa hat. So it's a week or two away from Christmas, or it's probably 2 weeks away from Christmas. So she's telling me she's going to be coming to LA and she's going to be going to a Christmas party. So she said, I want to see you. I was like, oh, well, I want to see you too, or whatever. So she dropped the address on the location where she's going to be at. And I was like, okay, I'll pull up or whatever. So boom, fast forward, we get to the night of where she's going to the Christmas party. So I get dressed and I go and I pull up. So she comes out, bam. I don't know what did we, I can't really remember. I don't think we discussed having intercourse unless she just said, she want to see me. So boom, we see each other. She come outside from the Christmas party. Oh, this is actually the second Christmas party. The first Christmas party. Okay, first Christmas party. Rewind. The first Christmas party, I pulled up on her, and we went around the block and we talked in the parking lot. And we got out of my truck and we hugged. And I actually tried to kiss her. She didn't kiss me. She wouldn't kiss me. She didn't kiss me. And the irony in that too, I don't know why she didn't, but I remember I was going through a little quick situation, a one-day nighter situation with this girl, and my phone was hooked up to my Bluetooth in my truck. So the girl that I had the one night situation with, she kept calling me back to back, and I wasn't answering. So it's showing the back to back calls. I don't know if that turned her off or what that did for her, but I'm just telling the story. That could have been a possibility of what turned her off or why she didn't want to kiss me or whatever. Maybe she didn't like me. Whatever the case may be, she didn't kiss me. And I was thinking maybe it's because this girl actually probably called like maybe 20 times. And in the girl's defense that was calling 20 times, something had took place, something serious did take place where I actually wasn't going to talk to her no more. I wasn't talking to her no more. And she was trying to, talk to me. So in her defense, I understood why she kept calling. But the girl that I'm telling a story about didn't understand. And that probably turned her off. Fast forward, that was that first Christmas party. Nothing happened. We just hugged and talked and spent a little time. It was always good to see her. This was my third time seeing her face to face. Fast forward a week later, that's when she tell me about the other Christmas party that she want to see me, and we'll pull up on each other. So, boom, I pull up. She come out. She's looking good as usual. She look good, whatever. So we're talking, whatever. And she was like, "So what's up? What we about to do?" And it kind of caught me off guard because I thought I was just pulling up maybe to go to the Christmas party or see her. But she's kind of indicating that she, want to leave for a minute. Mind you, she came down with her sister and her friends. So she told me that she told them like she'll be back. So I was like, cool, like, okay. It was kind of caught me off guard. But okay, we can, we can bounce. We can roll. So we get in the truck. Am I driving? I don't know which car I'm driving. I don't know which car I'm driving, but I'm driving the truck. I get into my truck. We get in the truck, and I drive her to my park spot. I told you guys about this spot in another story. It's in Culver City, and I don't know the name of the park. I think the name, I don't even know the name. I know the street start with a Duques or something. So it's a park in Culver City. So the spot overlooks the city of Culver City. So it looks nice. It's a little nighttime or whatever, little skylight, whatever, skyline or whatever. So I take her to the park spot. So, like I said, I will say this for me, and I guess she was feeling the vibe too. We were connecting. To me, we were connecting. I can't speak for her, but it seemed like we were vibing and we were getting closer. So I take her to this park spot. We're talking. We're sitting in the truck. I get out the truck and I come around to her. So we're talking, whatever. And she wait, what did we? Oh, we hug. She like, oh, give me a hug, give me. So we give each other a hug because we didn't give each other a hug when we saw each other at the party. So we give each other a hug and we start kissing. So I don't know what was the difference between a week ago and now, but we're kissing. So we're kissing, rubbing, boom, I'm grabbing, she grabbing, boom, boom, boom. So she sits back down in the truck. And I'll never forget this quote. She said, "You could do whatever you want to me." And I was like, "Oh." And she like leaned her seat back. And she was like, "Did you hear me?" I said, "Yes." She said, "You could do whatever you want to me." So, and it's crazy because I said I never will forget this when she said this, because I don't know why I thought I should. Crazy part about it, I don't know why I thought this or should have did this or think I should have did this. I was like, man, I should have just pulled my yam out and got some head, some fellatio. Like but I don't know why. I don't know why I did what I did. Maybe whatever. I should have. If you saying I could do whatever I want to do to you, I should have got some head. I should have climbed on top of you and put my yam in your mouth. But I didn't do that. So she said, "You could do whatever you want to me." Boom. So I pull her back out the truck and I turn her around. I turn her around, I unbutton her pants, pull her pants down, and she bends over. And we're outside of the truck. She's linked inside of the truck, outside of the truck, and I'm behind her. I bend her over. So her face is on the seat, or on the middle console. So I'm doing my thing. I'm doing my thing. I'm doing my thing. And the irony in what I'm doing my thing. I'm doing my thing. And I know I learned this about myself. I didn't learn it about in this situation, but I learned this about myself. I don't know how to describe this. I think I like more so women. I think I like when other women are watching me have intercourse. What is that called? Is that a voyeur? I'm not the voyeur. What is that? You guys comment in the comments and tell me what it is when you like to have sex but be watched by women. Or I don't want to be watched by men. I enjoy being watched by women. So tell me what that is in the comments. So I'm doing my thing. I hear a group and I see three women and they're quiet initially. So she don't hear, but I see them and I see them like whisper and tap each other. So I'm on rock. I'm solid. I'm hard. So I see the women and I'm doing my thing. Now, actually, she don't hear because she's of course she's enjoying it and she's saying and she's quoting. She asked me because I did not use protection. So she said she said why you didn't why you didn't use protection? Oh, don't finish me. Why didn't you? And I don't know. Well, so she's saying this. She's saying why you didn't use protection? But she's still we still doing our thing. And I'm doing my thing, I'm doing my big one right now. The irony, remember this. I'm doing my big one right now, and I'm seeing these three women, watching. So boom, I'm doing my thing. So the three women make another noise that's louder than the noise that they've been making. So she looks at me like if there's somebody, and I I want to say no and lie, but I didn't say nothing. I just keep doing my thing. I'm doing my thing. I'm doing my big one at this moment. Oh, a week away from Christmas, I'm doing my big thing. Ho, ho, ho. Merry Christmas. So she hears the girls, the three ladies. So she immediately, get out of position, pull her little panties up, pull her jeans up. And, she's like, oh my God. And she gets in the seat. She's like, why? So she's not mad, but she's kind of laughing. But I guess she didn't want to participate in the voyeurism or whatever it's called. So I'm laughing or whatever. I close the door and I walk her back around the truck. So we get in the truck and she's laughing or whatever. And then she hits me with, oh, wait. We're laughing, we're talking about it. And then she hits me with the classic, I hope you don't think, bad of me. I hope you don't think. And I was kind of like, well, why? I told her, I said, well, we kind of waited a while. Like it's been a while, like a month and a half, let alone when we first became friends on social media. Let's not mention that. But from the time we've been talking, it's been a month and a half. So I'm not really looking at it. First of all, we grown. And second of all, I'm that man. So I'm not thinking that you're doing something. Then I've been trying to pursue this. So for you to hold off or for it not to go down for a month and a half, I'm not looking at her in a bad way. But this is what she say. I guess all women be feeling that way or whatever. I don't know about all women, but I've heard it a few times. So she's like, I hope you don't. I'm like, nah, it's cool. I've been trying to pursue. I'm cool. So I'm trying to make her feel comfortable and understand that I'm not tripping. I'm not, I don't see anything wrong with it, and there's nothing bad with it in my opinion or whatnot. So anyway, we leave that park. And I forgot. I don't know if she said it. I know I wanted some more. I wanted to finish. I didn't finish. So we leave that park and we drive and I think we get something to eat. It's real late, so I think it's like a fast food restaurant, or I don't remember. And then we go to another park. We actually go to the park, Dorsey High School, the park by Dorsey High School. I went to Dorsey High School. So we go to the park by Dorsey High School, and we're in that park, and we eat a little bit, whatever. And then, now this is where the irony, this is where I even thought of the story, or even to tell the story. It's about to get embarrassing, but I told you guys, no matter what, I'm going to keep it real, and I'm going to tell the story whether it makes me look good or bad. So this is when it gets real. So we in a park, and I start doing my thing again. So to be honest with you 100%, I'm not fully erect like I want to be, like I usually am. So it's not hitting like how I was hitting at the park in Culver City. But I'm in, but I'm not feeling the boom. So I'm still trying to, don't get me wrong, I'm attracted to her. I'm very much attracted to her, but I don't know what's going on right now. I don't know what's going on. Can't explain it. It ain't right. It ain't right. And I could kind of feel her vibe too. She's like, okay, I feel it, but it ain't like it was when we was in Culver City. So I'm still trying to do my thing. I'm doing my thing. And I'm doing my thing. I'm probably, if we could rate a percentage of erectness, I'm probably like at a 75% erectness, but it's not hitting. It's not hit. It's cool, and it's cool for me, but I want to please her, and I could tell it's not hitting like it's supposed to be hitting. So I'm going, I'm still trying to get as I'm, and I end up finishing. I do my thing. I guess she's doing her thing. We do our, I don't know, I did my thing and I finished. I'm not feeling it. I'm not feeling how, so I'm like, okay, I'm gonna try to wait my little 30 minutes, wait out my little 30 minutes so I can get erect again so I can go back at it. Boom. So now we chilling in the park. We got the window cracked and we chilling, we talking, whatever. What's being said? We small talk, nothing major. We're back to our friendship where we, initially built, and it's cool. We're vibing. So some time go by. I think an hour go by. My little 30 minutes pass. I was like, let me go on and let it get to an hour. So the hour go past. I'm back ready. I'm back ready to do my thing. I feel myself get boom. I feel myself get 100. Boom. I climb over the seat. Boom. I get on top of her. Boom, boom, boom. Pull my thing down. Boom, boom, boom. We doing our thing. I'm probably at 100% for like 1 minute. And I can feel myself get back to 75% erectile. And I'm like, what the heck is going on? Like, what's really going on? And I'm like, I'm mentally playing tricks on myself. Long story short, I do my thing and I finish again. Now, I'm not finishing fast, but I can tell it's not hitting like I needed to hit. I, and it's not, and I could kind of feel her vibe. I don't know if she's a woman, but I could see, like it's not hitting like how I was hitting when we was in Culver City at the park overlooking the lights. Boom, I finish again. So boom, she make a comment. She said, "Well, maybe we should have just waited, or maybe we should have just got a room so we could be more comfortable." Let me know that I'm not. I'm feeling. She get it too. Like it's not hitting like it was hitting when we was in Culver City. I don't know if I was turned, and this what made me think about this too. I was like, well, was I hitting in Culver City because I was turned on with the women that was looking while we were doing our thing? Or was I turned on because this was our actual first time in the act? I don't know. I'm just know that right now in this park by Rancho Cienega Park is not hitting like it's supposed to be. And I finished twice. So long story short, I drive her back to the party to meet with her sister and her friends and whatever. Boom. Is this the time she said this? No. So boom, nothing changed. Our friendship is still going strong. We're talking. We for that whole next week. We talk every day. Like I said, with FaceTime, nothing changed. We don't even talk about the intercourse. I don't think. I don't remember mentioning it. Fast forward, she says next week is about to be the weekend before Christmas. She's going to come to LA and she's going to do some Christmas shopping. Cool. She says she wants me to go with her. Boom, and she wants to see me. This don't need to be said. Although I mentioned that she's saying she wants to see me, I want to see her too. So let's not make it seem like I'm saying it like, oh, she wants to see me. No, I want to see her too. I just be trying to be cool about it, because I don't want to seem too on her. But I want to see her as much as she wants to see me. So boom, fast forward the weekend before Christmas comes, and she comes out here to LA, and we're shopping. Boom, we're getting stuff, whatever. She actually brought me when she pulled up, and this was crazy. No, it wasn't crazy. I'll take that back. It wasn't crazy. It wasn't crazy at all. I don't know why I said that, but she bought me a gift. She actually bought me some cologne. Um, I forgot the name of the cologne. I forgot what the cologne was. But she bought me some cologne, and that was cool. Like, okay, she got me. So I didn't get her nothing, but when we went through the shopping, I think I got her something or whatnot, or I might have got her something after. I know I got her something. I don't remember, but I got her something. But it was kind of cool to me because she bought me some cologne, and I'm always receptive and understanding to women and that will get you something because believe it or not, you guys won't believe. Not for me because I have been given. I don't want to sit up here and tell that lie. I've been gifted a lot from women. I've been gifted a lot. I've been treated good by women. But I always know and understand that a lot of women don't do that. A lot of women, I have had a lot of women that don't do that, but I've had a lot of women that do get me stuff. So I'm fortunate. But I've seen guys that don't get stuff, and I've met women that won't get you nothing. So it was standing out because not only do I like her and attracted to her, we're vibing. So for her to even do that is the icing on the cake. So I'm like, cool, she got me something. I end up giving her something. Long story short, after we go shopping, Christmas shopping, we end up going to I don't even know the little Disney. I don't know. It's not Disneyland, but it's in Orange County. I guess Disneyland in Orange County too. I guess it's the Disney City. I don't know what you guys. I don't know what it is. You guys comment and tell me. Not Disneyland, but I guess the little place, Disney place, Disney. I don't know. I'm gonna look it up. I'll probably comment in the video or whatever. But we went to the little Disney thing, so we're doing some more shopping and we're spending time together or whatnot. So I think I got her a gift there. I was buying my niece some stuff or whatnot, and I'm buying my little gifts too. So we spend time there. And we spend the time, whatever, it's cool. I like her. I don't know what she like me or not. I'm not gonna speak for her, but I'm liking her. We vibing, we having fun, we cool. Fast forward again, like I said, a week ago, we did our due. Now fast forward, we're in this week. So we agreed and decide after we leave Disney, Disney Adventure, Disney something. It's like a little, I don't know. So we agree, we go to get a room. So we on our way to get a room or whatever. And this is another thing. I don't know if this threw me off, but here go the story. Like I said, no matter what, how embarrassing it is, I said I'm gonna keep it 100 and keep it real and tell you guys the story. So as we're driving there, when we get there, we get in the lobby, and I think she goes to the bathroom. So we go to we get the room or whatever, and we're going up the elevator, and we're walking on down the hallway. While we're walking down the hallway, I forget her exact verbiage or her exact words, but she alluded that she might be starting her cycle. But we just got this room, and we're about to go in this room, and she's like, I don't know her exact word, but she alluded or let me know she might be starting her cycle, like, and I was like, it kind of, to be honest with you, maybe when in my younger years, I'm running red lights, but older, I'm patient. I could wait. I'm not tripping. I'm not tripping about having. So we can even get this room and chill, to be honest with you, even though, of course, I want to do with her, but you saying that you might be, I'm kind of thrown off. So we get to the room, we get in the room, she go in the bathroom, and she was like, she's cool. So she says she's cool. I guess, I don't know women, whatever. I don't know what made her say that, whatever. But now she says she's cool or it's cool, whatever. So, boom. We put on some music. We take off our clothes. Boom. She gives me a massage. She's giving me a massage. Bam, boom, boom, boom. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling right. I'm feeling like tonight is the night. Like Betty Wright. Flip her over. Take off the yams. Take the underwear. We doing our thing. Boom, boom, boom. At the time when I enter her, I'm at erectile 100%. Cool. I'm like, boom. I don't know. I'm just going to tell you the thoughts now in a ladder. I'm thinking, well, did the fact that she told me about her cycle might be coming turn me off? Because I'm really turned off when that happens. Or am I in my mind tripping about last week how I did? So immediately as I'm in her, I went from the 100% rectile to the 75% again. I'm like, oh man, what's going? Don't do this, Gerald. Don't do this. Don't do this. So she looks at me and she said, ugh. I never forget it. Because I'm like, wait, before, no, just not out the blue. Because I'm like, man, I say, man, while I'm in there at 75%. And she like, give like a frustrated, like, ugh. And I'm like, this not happening again, bro. This not happening again. So it's happening again. I'm at 75% erectile, and I cannot get past 75%. I don't know why. I don't know what. So we spend the night in that room trying, and I'm 75%, so it's working, but it ain't working like I need it to work. Why? I don't know. You guys, you got me. As embarrassed as I am, I'm telling y'all the story. I don't know why it's not doing what it's supposed to do. And it's not hitting. I don't know if I was even thinking like, man, is it that I like her this way? I thought so many things. I don't know. I don't know what. I don't know what. But I'm not hitting right. I thought, like I said, I thought, well, maybe do I like her too much? Am I vibing with her too much? Like I can't. I don't feel like I could like dirt sled her out. I don't feel like I could like because we connected to a certain. I thought about that. Like not. I ain't gonna say we can. I'm not speaking for her. I'm speaking for me. I like her, so I'm like caring about her. Like man, I can't just sled her out. I can't think about her like oh I'm like when I usually be on my little missions and doing my thing with my bodies. I be thinking all kind of wild. Like I be talking crazy in my head, or I might even talk crazy to her. But I don't feel like I can do that. I think because I like her, so I don't know. I'm looking at her in a different light, and that's crazy. I thought about that too. Like, Gerald, is this what's happening? Because I'm not thinking the craziness. I need therapy on this situation. Y'all comment and tell me what y'all think it is, or males comment and tell me have y'all had that situation, or y'all always or women tell me, have y'all had a situation where, I don't know, y'all comment and tell me what y'all think about it. So back to the story, back to the lecture at hand. I'm doing my, I'm, we doing it, we doing our thing, but it's not hitting like I want it to hit. And it's making me kind of, and it's probably even making me thinking myself. Now I'm even going lower, like, hey, you're not performing. So, long story short, we spend the night, we do what we do. It don't hit like I want it to hit, and we leave, we part ways. Now this is when it get tricky. I think she was like, okay, I'm gonna give him another chance. See, I'm thinking, I'm in my head, I'm thinking she probably like, okay, I know it hit in Culver City, but it didn't hit at the other park by Dorsey, and now here it is, we're in a room and more comfortable, and it ain't hitting. And I'm thinking that she's probably thinking like, I ain't, because like I said, she gave the little frustrated grunt, like, ugh. And I felt it. I felt it. I felt it. All me, all me. I'm not hitting right. So fast forward, maybe in the next week, I kind of want to say, I can't really remember, but I do remember what I'm about to tell y'all. But in this next week, I think our communication slowed down. So you guys might ask me, do size matter? I think it does. Or does sex matter? It does, because I think our communication slowed down on her behalf, because she was like, hey, bro, you ain't doing ho ho ho. Embarrassed on me, all my fault. So communication slowed down. So now this is what I do remember. I don't remember exactly how much communication slowed down, or if, but I do remember it did, but not how much. But I do remember now she posts. She posts on her social media, and I would never forget this. She puts a meme up. The meme says, no man has all three: a good job, handsome, and good intercourse, good sex. I felt shot. I felt hit. Shots fired. She talking about me, and I can't blame her. I can't blame her. And it's crazy. Quick side note: I usually and I feel even worse because it ain't even like I usually be. I'll tell you what I'm thinking. I'm thinking like, when I'm doing my thing on the thing, I think I felt too much for her. I cared too much about her. I liked her too much. So I couldn't slet her out in my brain. I was like on some, I don't know, but it was different. And then she posts that meme. No man has all three: a good job, handsome, and good sex. So I respond. I'm in my feelings. Emotion. I'm emotional and I can't let go. I am trying to hold. I hit her in the DM. I'm like, oh, is that right? Why did I say that? That leads to her saying, I'm not. So we end up. We didn't. Don't get me wrong. We didn't get into it, but she just let me know. Like it just went bad from there. It went bad from the not performing like I should have. Then me speaking on it and her saying, "What do you like?" I think she was trying to insinuate like, "How you know I'm talking about you?" or "Why would you think I'm talking about you?" or it goes downhill from there. It goes downhill from there. Long story short, we stopped communicating. We stopped dealing. We stopped talking. We stopped dealing. We stopped talking. It was done. So, red light. In conclusion, if you're ever asked as a man, do size matter? Yes, size matter. Maybe not size, excuse me. Does sex matter? Does pleasing the woman matter? Does her being satisfied matter? It does matter. Because bad sex can turn a good vibe and a good connection and a good situation all bad. But I will urge you to do this, women in the red light. Really understand, is that man going through something right now? What's he going through versus bad sex? I don't know if you guys could tell if it's bad sex, just his sex is just bad, or could he be going, I don't know if you guys could tell, I don't whatever. I don't want to tell you I'd give a man a chance that shouldn't deserve a chance, but I think I deserved a chance. But maybe I should have changed my frame of mind, red light. I should have changed my frame of mind of how I was. But see, this is the thing too. I don't be feeling that way too often. So this was also new to me, where I'm like, dang, I like this girl. And I'm not looking at her on no slutting out. I'm like feeling her. So I think that took my thing down. Like I'm not even in a slut out type of mind frame. And that's the end of the story. Ho, ho, ho. This was a special Christmas story of a Christmas body. I can't really think of no more, that had a little story behind it. You guys make sure you like, share, subscribe. Go and follow Thousand Bodies Podcast on all platforms. And remember, and don't forget, and remember and don't forget to be fruitful and multiply. Thank you.